UNC Radio, you're on. Hold on, I want to get you on the air properly. Let's see if I can get you through the board. What's the thing here? I think it's through headset. Hello, Friendy, is that you?
Yes, it is.
Hello?
Hi, Dave. It's Wendy, the half of Friendy.
Friendy, this is great. The problem is I can hear you only. Let me turn some dials here.
Okay.
When my mics are off. Wait, say something, Friendy.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good. Congratulations on the award.
Well, thank you so much. Let me see if I can put your volume up a little bit. Okay. So, thank you. How was your trip to New York?
It was marvelous. I had the time of my life.
She had the time of her life. Oh, and we lost. No, they're still there. So, thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for the congratulations on my big award.
Yes.
You guys saw the show in Boulder. So what did you do in New York while you were there just over the holiday?
Well, we did so many things. We went to 2 plays.
Okay.
We went to Allegiance.
How was that?
It was very moving.
Oh.
It's about the Japanese internment camps in World War II.
Oh my!
And it's with George Takei. People know him as Sulu from Star Trek.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Girls. I don't like girls.
There were lovely actresses in it. Let me find the program, and I can tell you some of the ones that were in it.
Yeah.
We actually did, stop by the stage door and wait for George Takei, and he never appeared. But we got to see Leah Salonga.
Oh, yeah.
Her name? Yeah, and Katie Rose Clark.
Cool. Did you get an autograph from George Takei?
We did not. He did not emerge.
Oh.
But the most fun thing happened for me.
What?
There was a whole busload of theater students from Long Island.
Yeah.
And they were so excited to be there. And, I'm very tall, and they were not in the front of the line, so I passed their programs forward to get them signed. And they were very happy.
That is. So how come you didn't get yours signed?
I got mine signed too, but not by George Takei.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So, and you like the show. It's called Allegiance. It's a musical. Yeah. And you said it was very touching and well done.
It was very, they did a good job of they had 2 characters that had a lot of tension between them. One was a young man who served in the military and wanted to prove that the Japanese Americans were very patriotic, and another one wanted to resist and not serve until they were released from the camp. So it was very, well written, good tension in the script, I thought.
Oh, good. Well,
yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. And the show, I thought the show would do no business, but apparently it's selling pretty well. I don't know if it's because Takei has the name value and everybody loves him, or people are really interested in just a new, serious musical. But, either way, that's good news.
It's very good news. Yeah, I think it's a very important subject, and I think they're very brave to take it on. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was very, very moving. And then we saw another not a musical, but it was off-Broadway at the Manhattan Theater Club, Important Hats of the 20th Century.
Is that Lindsay Abair, or who wrote that? I forget.
Who is the writer on this one, Fred? Fred's looking at his program now. Yeah. It was Nick Jones.
Oh, okay.
It was very witty. So it was about fashion designers, but it was science fiction, and they did time travel.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So
well, wait. Was it gay?
Well, the two. There was a gay theme in terms of there was a romance between one of the designers and sort of they had a hard-boiled detective character.
Yeah.
So it was almost like fashion noir in a sense.
Okay.
And
fashion noir.
Yeah, they did time travel to steal ideas from the fashion ideas from the 80s.
That's like the plot of Something Rotten. Yeah.
And so we had great seats because when the fashion designer time traveled to the 80s, he brought back that style with, the pants that kind of don't fit quite right and kind of sag.
Well, that's what I wear anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really funny.
Okay, good. All right. I have this hypothesis that I mentioned in my play that all modern theater must be about gays. So far, my hypothesis, I'm about 1 for 2, since Allegiance isn't gay, even though George Takei is in it. So now the third one. What else did you see?
Oh, we saw Baby Jane Dexter in a cabaret show.
Okay.
And I should probably have Fred talk to you about that.
Oh,
but
okay.
It was really beautiful.
Oh.
Very moving. So I'll let him talk to you.
Moving, okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Sure. That was Wendy, by the way, our great friend. They usually spend our New Year's shows with us when we do overnight on New Year's Eve, and they've been on the show a couple of times. They've been great friends to us here in Greeley. So, Fred, are you there?
I'm here.
Hello, Fred. Welcome back from New York.
Thank you.
So, you saw Baby Jane Dexter.
Yes, she was at the Metropolitan Room. She had an audience full of friends who all loved her, and I know some of them who fans going way back to the 70s. But
Wow.
And it was an incredible show, so she was very moving.
What was moving? Did she do? What songs were so powerful?
She did Experiment, a song called Gay. She did House of the Rising Sun.
Wait a minute. She did a song called Gay?
Yeah, it's all about how it's to be gay.
I'm telling you, my hypothesis is holding. I should do a thesis on, if I get a doctorate somewhere, that all modern theater must be gay. Like at least 87% for it to get produced has to be gay. That's hilarious. But and what other songs did she do?
Johnny Mercer's Birth of the Blues.
Okay.
The Beatles, Gotta Get You Into My Life.
Oh, all right.
She ended with not sure the name of the song. It was a tribute to Julie Wilson, one of Julie Wilson's who was a good friend of hers.
Yeah, Julie Wilson, not to blow my horn, but I do it all the time. Julie Wilson was a guest on this show about 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe more than that. But, I'm so glad that she was so great.
It was wonderful, yes.
Ooh. Did you get to talk?
The other show I saw that Wendy didn't see was Kinky Boots.
Oh.
Which now has Wayne Brady, who just took over from Billy Porter.
How was he?
He was very good.
Oh, I imagine so, yeah.
And also the other, the lead, Charlie Price, was played by Andy Kelso, who was a UNC graduate.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. So, no, wait. Charlie Price would be the older guy or the...
No, Charlie Price is the young guy running the boot factory. So he's
the lead actor.
He's the lead.
Whoa.
Lola, yeah.
Because that's huge, because he's a UNC graduate, UNC being the University of Northern Colorado, from whence this program emanates. And also last season, Fun Home, one of the stars of that Broadway show, was a UNC graduate. So we're getting some real big people, big shows out there.
Yeah, big. Yeah, he's a...
So how did you like Kinky Boots?
I liked it a lot, yes. Great choreography and powerful message, and it's just fun.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I had no great desire to go, but it was a big new musical, and I thought, Harvey Fierstein knows how to write the book for a musical. He's got that skill. Did you know that on when they do The Wiz this weekend, or I think it's early next week, NBC is doing a live TV broadcast of The Wiz with a whole bunch of hip hop, rap, and modern people. Harvey Fierstein is the guy punching up the book of The Wiz from the old 1970s book, which would be kind of interesting.
That will be, yes.
You wouldn't think it was his idiom. Yeah. I guess you have to swish on down the road, as it were.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Just teasing.
Yeah.
It's 10:02 in the morning, by the way, Mountain Time here at the University of Northern Colorado. I'm Dave. The name of the program is Dave's Gone By. We're talking with friends of this program, friends of ours, who have spent the last few days in New York on kind of a nice holiday vacation. Did you go to the parade?
No, we did not. We flew back on Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, okay, so you were already at the... So what touristy things did you do in New York?
Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island.
Oh, nice. Is she still there?
She was still there. She hadn't left.
I hear she has cataracts and, she's got some joint difficulties, but she's still holding up okay.
She still is. She was sort of, so she was, Wendy said she was insulting Donald Trump.
Oh. And what else did she, Statue of Liberty and what else?
We went to the Whitney Museum.
That's nice.
We walked the High Line.
What is that?
Oh, it's an old discontinued train trestle.
Train line, elevated park.
Oh, wow.
Goes from the meatpacking district up to about 34th.
Yeah. Harvey Fierstein loves the meatpacking district, let me tell you.
And we also saw the 9/11 memorial.
I still have not seen that. I was going to go this past time. Is it fun? Is it
fun's not the right word, but
fun
it's
for the whole family?
Wendy wants to talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wendy, so did you have a blast at the 9/11 memorial?
No, it was actually very moving. I'm very glad I saw it. It was so devastating. It conveys this feeling of sadness because it has waterfalls going down into the earth and sort of this infinite well of sadness, and then it has the names around it, surrounding it. It was beautiful, but very devastating,
So is it a bunch of different buildings that are the memorial? Is it a whole museum thing? I don't even know what it physically is.
Well, I was told there was a museum, and actually I did not go to the museum. I just saw the outdoor memorial.
Okay.
And so it was I'm so glad I saw it. It was incredibly beautiful and moving. Yeah.
Do they still have the two big light things that they were doing? Where they have light shining up in
I did not see that. No.
Joyce is saying no, that doesn't even exist.
I think that was temporary, just until they built the memorial. It was
because literally, I haven't gone downtown much at all, and certainly not that far downtown in the past bunch of years.
Yeah, so I'll tell you another thing about the neighborhood. It's very nice in terms of they've got new buildings there, and it's a family neighborhood, and they have a lot of children's playgrounds and a children's library branch of the New York Public Library, and also the Poet's House.
The who house?
A Poet's House. So it's a library for poetry in that same neighborhood.
Really?
Battery Park neighborhood, and it's got like 60,000 volumes of poetry and exhibit space, rooms where they can have programming, and they have a children's space. It was just wonderful.
That's wow. Where they got the money for that, I don't know, but that's way cool.
Yeah, they told me they have a 100-year lease. So
wow,
it's like the public theater. You pay $1, and you as long as you use it. And,
and I did go to the public theater, by the way.
Ooh.
While Fred was at Kinky Boots, I went to see Reverend Billy and the Church of Stop Shopping Choir.
Oh!
And it was marvelous.
Oh, good.
He does the political satire.
Of course, yeah.
And it was so cathartic, and the choir was wonderful. They sang about Monsanto is the devil was one of their songs, and a song about the capitalist dogs and are barking and all that kind of theater. It was marvelous.
Yeah. I interviewed Reverend Billy. I'm always patting myself on the back this episode, but I interviewed him, but not for this show. And I haven't been able to get him back on this program. I've tried and tried. I don't know why he's ducking my calls or something, or ignoring me.
Aww.
Oh well. So
he canonized some saints. There were some people working on homelessness, and he canonized them.
Cool.
So a lot of political theater. It was wonderful.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And then we did another thing that was people in Greeley would be interested in. We went to the park.
Did it smell bad? No.
No. We went to the park where they have the statue of Horace Greeley.
Oh. Yeah. Where is it?
It's right near City Hall.
Downtown.
Yeah, and we paid homage, to our, I guess, would you call him our city father? Said hello to him.
That's a good name.
He never actually came to Greeley. He always sent other people, but yeah. He sent Meeker over. Greeley never left.
He was the progenitor.
Yeah. So what is the statue like? What does he look like?
Well, he's seated, and he looks
years old. He looks pretty good. Yeah.
He looks at the top pole friendly.
Oh, he's the big newspaper editor.
Fred says he's the big newspaper editor. Yeah, he's sort of like we have Randy Banger, right? He's like,
he looks exactly like Randy Bangart, who runs the Greeley Tribune.
Right.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good.
Yeah.
They both lost their tangs over the past couple of weeks when the weather changed. So that's how long were you in New York?
What?
How long were you in New York?
Oh, many days. About a week.
Oh, nice. Because you really filled it. It sounds like you did a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, it was really wonderful.
And how was the weather?
It was lovely. It was in the high 40s, 50s. It was really lovely. It was nicer than the weather we've been having here lately.
Well, the last couple of days, no question about that. Yeah. Well, so it's so cool. So, welcome back, Friendy.
Thank you so much.
And
it's lovely to hear your show upon returning.
Yeah, well, you could have listened in New York too. I mean, we all over the webs.
They can hear the archives, David.
That's true. That's so great that you guys listen on the archives, and you have supported us. You came to the show in Boulder, the Miracle of Long Johns, and
yes, and even remember one time we had technical difficulties, and Fred called in for a supervisor.
That's
he
right.
gave us the heads up.
He did. Yeah. And we hope to see you really, really soon.
Oh yes.
Do you have any? Yeah.
Speaking of Facts of Life, I was a little old for that show, but
Wendy.
I was a little old for that show, yeah. But I do remember it, and I did see it occasionally.
See, you have to say women. So, guys, do you have any hopes or plans for the holidays?
Oh, I guess the peace, of course.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Good luck.
I would just say, if you're thinking of having an abortion, wait a week.
Oh, God.
This is not a good week for abortions, really.
For women's health care in general.
Yeah.
Very sad, yes.
So, well, I mean, they're crazy. There was an art project by some Greeley UNC people where they put crosses on the lawns of one of the Parenthood things around here. They put little white crosses. It was what do you call it, an art project, or it was a political art project, as it were. On where they have it's right down on 10th Street or 10th Avenue. You pass it all the time in the neighborhood where they counsel women who are dealing with it. So that's not the same thing. It's a better step, but anywho. Wow, that got quiet real quick. Oh, you guys there?
I am here, yes. I'm just feeling very sad, yes, about the violence in Colorado Springs. And, people need to find nonviolent ways to express their feelings about these things, of course. So.
Well, the only good part is within a day or two there'll be another terrorist attack somewhere, so the news cycle will change and we won't have to hear about it. We'll hear about somebody else shooting people. And we get 2 or 3 a week. So, we'll be sad for a day, and then it'll be wiped clean. We'll have a tabula rasa, and we'll have some other tragedy to feel horrible about. That's the way America is right now.
And you know what I felt when I saw the 9/11 memorial is that maybe people need to feel that sorrow more fully, and maybe we'd be healthier. I don't know. But that's kind of my feeling, is that people were able to experience and work through those feelings.
Well, we'd be able to if all those people in New Jersey would get down off the roofs and stop cheering.
Oh, right, and that was something Donald Trump hallucinated, right? Am I correct?
Well, no, I don't know what he's on. Donald Trump belongs in Colorado because at least he could blame weed.
I can tell you a happier thing, to change to a happier subject.
Yeah.
We went to the Colbert show.
You went to Colbert? Yeah, how was it?
It was wonderful. I felt like I was going to pass out standing in line because we have to, you have to go through such a gauntlet waiting in line, even though we had tickets.
Wow.
Then you have to pick up the tickets that you're, for your reservations, and then you have to come back later. But we got in, and we were actually part of the warm-up show. We got called up. Well, they have a warm-up comedian to...
Yeah, Letterman used to have it too, yeah.
Yeah, Paul. I don't know if you know Paul Mercurio.
No.
Anyway, he was a lot of fun, and he called our friend Pete up to the stage, and he guessed that Pete was a professor, which was very funny. And then when he found out I was from Colorado, he guessed that I had a Subaru. So I was convinced that he was psychic. Oh, he also, when I came up on the stage, he said that I must be from the WNBA, which was really funny.
Oh, well.
So, yeah. So that was just the warm-up comedian. And then when Stephen came out and asked the audience, answered some questions, there was a gentleman behind me who was a Lutheran minister and remembered from the old show that Stephen had the Lutherans up on his notice board. I don't know. Real fans of Colbert would know about this notice board. But anyway, that was fun. And the guest was Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, wow!
So we got to see Sylvester Stallone being interviewed, and that was pretty fun.
How does he look in person? Because he still looks good on TV.
Oh, he looks pretty good, yeah. I mean, he's got a few more wrinkles on his face, but I guess I do, too. Yeah, and then we got to see Ted Koppel.
Wow.
Oh.
Ted was looking good, yeah. I mean, I think Ted's aged really well.
What's he up to?
Oh, he's written a new book about cyber, the threat, for cyber terror.
Yeah.
And what we really enjoyed was Don Baptiste and the Stay Human band.
What band?
The house band.
Oh, the house. Yeah.
Yeah. They sort of do the lion's share of keeping the audience going and playing during the breaks.
Yeah.
Oh, they were wonderful. So.
Did they have a band? A singer, a musical person on there, or a comedian, or just two guests?
Yes, it was Morning Jacket.
My Morning Jacket. Wow.
My Morning Jacket. Yeah, they were. I guess they're sort of like Grateful Dead. That's kind of what I would compare them to.
A jam band, Fish sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds so. How did you get the tickets for Colbert?
Fred could tell you about that.
Okay, Fred. Hello, Fred.
Hello. You get tickets by looking at their website every single day until they have tickets available.
Wow.
Oh, you don't send away for them like weeks in advance and get them in the mail or anything like that?
No, it was like month or more than a month in advance. You make a reservation to get a ticket.
Yeah.
Then you go there and stand in line, get there early enough that they will give you a ticket.
Wow.
Oh. Well, you lucked out. I mean, congratulations. I'm glad that you got to do that.
We did. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, good. Good. Sounds like you had a fabulous time. See, I have mostly a fabulous time now when I go back to New York because I don't live there. I get to go like you guys as a tourist. I see some theater. I see family and friends. I eat out a lot, and I go home.
That's
Best way to see New York.
That's what we did. That's perfect.
Well, we hope to see you guys in Greeley really, really soon and do a meal and do some stuff and fun stuff together because you're great friends, and we're very, very happy and proud to know you. Another message from Friendly.
No, you can't read it. I'm just saying, David didn't read the phone message, so I'm showing him what you guys wrote earlier. Don't read it aloud. Just read it.
But I can't talk and read at the same time.
Read it in your mind brain.
I don't have a mind brain.
Read it in your mind brain.
The answer would be yes, if we want to, So the answer to your question, Friendly, in the email message is yes, we'd love to.
It's like Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. The answer is
okay,
yes.
We will try and guess the question and get back to you. Okay.
Well, it's as I said, I'm so glad they're home safe and sound and came back to snowy Colorado from so much fun in New York. And thanks for sharing your experiences and your travels and your fun. And we'll see you guys soon.
Okay, great.
Have a great one, guys.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Friendly, our friends. Yay.
We don't have the clappers, so we have
friends,
to be
clapping. Friends.
I like that.
Of course we do. That was great. Thanks, guys, for calling in. That's so good to have people like that in our lives.
They did so much in so little time.
I
don't know how
right?
they did that all.
I mean, the Statue of Liberty and
organized,
Kinky Boots. The Statue of Liberty actually wears kinky boots. Have you ever watched her legs?
Oh, I hope not.
She was designed by the fashion designer in Important Hats.
Wow.
It was shortly after 9/11.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. And then they went to this park. Wait, what was in the park thing? I forgot that one already.
Horace Greeley.
Yes, the Greeley statue.
And then they have the Museum of Poems.
And the Whitney. Oh, I should have asked what they saw at the Whitney. Oh, well.